Bienvenidos Breakers a un nuevo break en esta edición especial celebrando este mes tan especial de las mujeres con una de las mujeres que más admiramos en la industria, Nati.
Ustedes ya saben y conocen un poco de su historia, pero además de esto, hoy tenemos la oportunidad de sentarnos nuevamente con una mujer que nos inspira y nos lleva a decir sí podemos y sí podemos con más. Ella es Jennifer Lipkowitz de Living Lux Magazine. Welcome to a break again.
Oh, thank you so much. It's always great to see you both.
No, we're so happy to have you this month to empower and to inspire through your story because you have a story. And I know as humans, we go to dark moments, we go to bad moments, but what moment it gives you that lesson that you are the woman today?
Well, first of all, there was one big challenge that I think a lot of us went through, and that was several years back during COVID-19 when everything was shut down. I had just launched my company like the year prior, so I was new in the magazine business. I was new with Living Lux, and it was scary because at that time, I launched my magazine 6 months before COVID, and I didn't even know what was going to happen with production, materials, teaming, staff. It was challenging, and during that time, you know, I took a few weeks for me to figure out what to do next because you're in a very dark predicament. But I chose to see the light. I talked to my business partner, Anthony, and I said, we got to get out of this. We got to be stronger, and we got to pivot digitally. And that's what we did. We launched a marketing agency called Living Lux Media Group, and we pivoted really hard digitally, and it really grew us to what we are today.
Now, 2025, so we have so many experiences and stories to share about how Living Lux is growing, and especially in this industry. So now, I want to talk about a show that is going to be on April because it's the third year, and it's very successful already.
Thank you so much.
For us, it's also a very inspired story that how you just go there, how you ended doing this.
So my business partner, Anthony, said, we have to bring Living Lux to life. We have to do something very different for Canada. And we decided, okay, we're going to bring Living Lux to life. And what that meant was integrating home decor, architecture, lifestyle, fashion, and all of that in one roof. So when you go to our show, there's so many different experiences that you get to have. I mean, there's going to be full runway shows of some Canadian designers, some international designers, hosted by the Toronto Fashion Academy. So we're really excited about that. We have an amazing partner, Diana Perez, and she's heavily involved in the show, but it's incredible. Like, there's so much to see. We're going to have Maserati at the show again. We have amazing sponsors like Jenner and Kohler and so many other great brands, Modern Sense, that are going to be part of this experience. But it's great when you can unify all these different worlds like lifestyle, home decor, all under one space. And it really works really well because there's something there for everyone. There's so much to see at the show. And I know you guys went last year. I think you went at one point through a fridge, but then you wound up going through a speakeasy. You turned
Kitchen too.
You definitely find experiences, and it's an amazing show, and everything comes from home, and I think you put it all together. We really admire Jennifer, and we say it so long, and I want to know what you will say to the Jennifer 25 years ago today.
Wow. Well, I'd say don't be afraid. There's a lot of people that tell you that you can't do something, and that happens a lot even now. You know, especially, sometimes being a woman, it's very challenging because people have doubts. Mm-hmm. And the reality is there's so much we can do. We have to have that perseverance. We have to be fearless. And for me, I could tell you that, I'll try something and I'm not afraid to fail because in the end, you will not succeed unless you try. So, we went all in with this show. We went all in like we did with the magazine and the marketing. And that's the only way that you're actually going to succeed is when you give it your full heart and determination.
As a woman, powerful woman in this industry, what is the message also for people out, people from the TV? ¿Cuál es el mensaje para estos televidentes, para la gente que por segunda vez te está viendo, and people that is there, like just watching you, doing your thing and everything else, like for the future generations?
Well, I think that we all have to stick together. What's really important, obviously being a woman, is that we have each other. Like, we really, really do. I have an amazing community of women. I'm very grateful that you both are part of my world, and anything that we do, we always want you to grow with us and be part of that community. Mm-hmm. But it's important to have each other because we're stronger together. There's no reason why there has to be that unnecessary competition because in the end, if we stick together and we really have each other's back, we will all grow together. And that's really, really key.
What a powerful message.
Okay, Jennifer, we're on the break.
Yes.
And we want to ask you this question before we go.
We always take a break, like in life, and you took a break in so many ways.
Okay, you're gonna mention a moment of your life that make you stronger. It can be a short answer,
So I could say for sure the pandemic, it made me more resilient. It definitely taught me a lot of lessons. You know, having my partner, like my partner really has made me like, I mean, I went through some tribulations in my life that obviously I don't want this to be a sad thing, but he really, you know, gave me that momentum to be what I am today. And honestly, I'm very grateful to have such a strong support system. I have amazing women in my life, friends that obviously so many good friends and family that have always had my back, but really I would say they're my rock.
Name a woman that inspires you.
My mother. My mother is incredible. She's very strong, and you know she's always there for me. She's the first person that believes in me. So I'd have to say my mom.
What is the most powerful thing to be a woman?
I mean, I think for me it's definitely, I would say, like being a mother. Like obviously, like being a mother is the biggest thing that I've ever done in my life, and being a role model to my children, but also being a role model. I mean, I have obviously a company with amazing team members, but I also feel like a mother figure to them as well, even though some of them are older than me, and you know, but I just feel like you have that instinct, and I have that as well with my team.
Now, what is the biggest lesson you have learned in the world for women that, you know, that happen and make you, you know, get stronger?
I think, well, many years ago, obviously, it was the ability to vote and to self-advocate for ourselves. But I think right now, as it is, I just find unity. Like I tell this to women all the time, and as I mentor youth, because that's a big thing that I do now, is I'm mentoring university students, and I think it's just so important to pass it forward because they're the future generation of the world. So I think passing on your knowledge and doing that out of goodwill.
Through your business too, because you're a businesswoman.
Well, thank you so much. And like one thing that I want to say as well is we all have platforms. One thing that we started 2 years ago that I'm really proud of is City Couture, which is a charity gala that we started, whether it's giving back through charities or different events or organizations, but using our platform to try to give back as much as we can because there's so many great causes. It's just, you know, we all have to make that choice. And I know it's time and resources, but it gives you that sense of completion.
Wow. Thank you, because I know there's people that need it, and I always say she's a woman with purpose. And thank you for taking a break with us in this special edition.
And thank you very much. And congratulations to all your successes.
Thank you.
Bueno, televidentes, ustedes sigan ahí conectados porque venimos con más historias por aquí por
El Break TV.